everybody, how you doing today? Back with another video. So I am still in Alaska, gonna be here till September. Thought this would be a good time to do just a quick video, let you guys know exactly what I've been doing in Alaska, my first impressions on Alaska. I know I've done a lot of videos saying a little of what I've done, but I don't feel like I've given like a real full story of what I've done yet so far in Alaska, so thought this would be a good time to do that. So I arrived in Alaska on May 13th. It was pretty late at night. Literally just went to the place where I was couch surfing and, just stayed there for the night. The next morning I just went out, explored Anchorage, did a lot of walking around the city, just exploring, seeing where I was at. I did go to the Anchorage Museum, which was really nice. They had a student discount, so I got in really cheap. Super awesome that I happened to have my student ID on me, because if not that would have been a little more expensive, but still super cheap. After that, just went back to that same place where I couch surfed, and then the following morning super early I woke up and got on the Alaska Railroad, went from Anchorage to Seward. I got into Seward, I want to say about noon. It was scheduled to get there about 11, but we had some delays. Nothing major because I wasn't really looking to do anything specific that day, and really just kind of hung out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was in Seward. I stayed at the Naughty Otter Hostel. It was a really good deal. Basically, I helped them set up for their summer. They, were a couple days till set up, until, their summer season began, so they just need somebody, help set up the rooms and clean things, just get, the hostel hotel area, ready for customers. Nothing major. And I did that in exchange for accommodations and food. They also have, some kind of deal with the the major cruise company or whatever it's called. So I got to go on a free cruise. I did that my last day. I did that Sunday, which was really nice. I also went on a couple hikes while I was there. I did the Iditarod. They've got the first mile and a half paved. It's really nice. It's right next to the Resurrection Bay, and I liked being at the bay. So I did the Iditarod a couple times. There was a museum that was all about the Iditarod and just the history in Seward, so I checked that out. It was $4. And there was also the Two Lakes Trail. It was really cute. You would not expect it. You go behind this building, which I think was a college or a technical building, or I don't know. It was some super businessy looking thing right in the city of Anchorage, and you go behind it and there is a trail. It's called Two Lakes Trail, and it's instant rainforest. It was awesome. There was 2 lakes. It was a mile loop, and then if you walk 100 yards down, it was kind of across from the loop, but there was an awesome waterfall there. So totally worth it. Definitely do that. And then the cruise was absolutely phenomenal. That was the last thing I did in Seward, and it really was a great way to leave the town. So as we were leaving the harbor, before we had still really gotten out of Resurrection Bay, we saw one humpback whale, and then we went a little bit further and we saw some orcas. There was even a baby orca in the pod, and I got a pretty good view of the baby. Oh my gosh, so cute. Pretty big for a baby, but still so cute. And we saw seals. Sorry, still struggling with, no, wait, it was sea lions. Yeah, the big ones, the big brown ones. It was sea lions. Oh, and I also went to the aquarium, that's right. But so we saw sea lions, and we saw puffins, and so many pods of both orcas, and then just single humpbacks. And I think we saw a humpback that had a baby, and a lot of sea otters. The sea otters were so cute. They were just playing, and they were eating, and they were just so cute. And the day before the cruise, I almost forgot to mention this, I went to the aquarium. It's called the Seward Sea Life Center or something like that. I don't know. It's the only aquarium you're gonna find in Seward. Definitely an aquarium, even though aquarium's not in the name. But it was great. they had this huge thing you can walk in with all the birds. It was a combination of like puffins and seagulls and ducks and like, you know, just all the birds living there. And they had some touch tanks where you could like touch the like non-stinging jellyfish and the starfish and, you know, anything that wasn't gonna hurt you and you weren't gonna hurt it if you touched it. And then there was sea lions and seals. They had them right next to each other, which has really helped me figure out the difference. As you can tell, I'm still struggling a little, but like before I went to the aquarium, I truly had no idea the difference, because like you see pictures of them and they look kind of the same, but when you see them right next to each other and you see how small a seal is compared to a sea lion, it really helps like finally understand the difference. And there was a lot of fish there. I think that was it. Yeah, a lot of fish, puffins, seals, sea lions, but it was really cool, really informative. They also used the funds to like help the animals because it's a rescue place, so that made me feel really good to know that I was helping injured and rescued animals. So if that's important to you, all the more reason to go there. And so then Sunday I got off my cruise. I like booked it to my train because like literally my cruise got done at 5:30. My train was right there and my train left at 6. So like I made it to the train, but I was like the last one on board. And the way back was incredible. So the ride there, like really there wasn't anything too spectacular. Like I saw some moose from a distance, I saw some swans from a distance, which was cool because I didn't know swans lived in Alaska, so that was interesting. But on the way back I saw so many more animals, such a better view of the animals, so that was really incredible. So I got some like really close pictures of a mom and baby moose. Like they were probably standing 20-30 feet from the train. It was really cool to see, like really see that baby moose. And I saw some what they call speck bears. That was just like some bears on a mountain. They weren't really anything exciting. But when we went past Beluga Point, I finally understood why it was called that. And oh my goodness, like I didn't get a good view of the belugas because they were like across the bay, but there was hundreds. Like we were going on the train and they just kept going for what seemed like miles, and like they kind of pointed out, they're like, yeah, those white specks, that's not waves, that's, then like they had to explain that it was actually a whale. But like when you realize that that's what it was, and you realized how many it was really overwhelming. So you're like, wow, there's like hundreds, maybe even thousands right here, and like they're big, and yet they're all eating these fish, and like the fish are like this big, and yet there's enough of the fish for all the belugas to eat. And it was just really, really crazy to think of like all the life in Alaska, and that was really one of those moments where I really saw how much there is here. And I don't think I saw anything else really that cool on the train. We did pass 3 glaciers. We did it both there and back. That was really awesome. I'd never seen a glacier before. I am videotaping right in front of a glacier. I'm at that spot I videotaped the other day where I was showing you guys the glacier. So I have seen now 4 different glaciers, but yeah, the first 3 I saw were on that train, so that was really cool. Oh, no, I've seen 5 glaciers, because that's right, my cruise went to a glacier as well. So, yeah, I'm starting to see a lot of glaciers, but my first one was on the train, so that was really special. And then I came back on the train. That was Sunday night. Just went back to the same girl I had couch surfed with. She let me stay there again with her one more night. And then the following morning, I got picked up by my boss. He was doing like a supply run to Anchorage, so he just picked everybody up on the way. And then I got to Grandview Sunday night. It is currently Wednesday, I believe. So, or no, I'm sorry, I got here Monday night. Yeah, and it's currently Wednesday. That makes sense. So, haven't really done too much. Explored a little here at the Grandview RV Park and like the trails immediately off of it. I started work this morning, but we're just like, we haven't opened yet, so it's more of just like cleaning and preparing, like basically the same stuff I was doing at the Naughty Otter, just it's an RV park instead of a hotel, but just a lot of like preparing and cleaning and just getting ready for the people to come. So that is really where I'm at this point. I've had a lot of great adventures up to this point. I feel like the adventures might start to stagger off now. There's a big spider over there, but it's good because I'm over here. So yeah, the adventure might start to stagger off a little now just because I'm now at the place I work. Like, there really isn't much to do other than like explore what's here. I do get a complimentary tour on the glacier as part of my working, so definitely gonna make sure to take a cool video out there. Beyond that, it's probably just gonna be a lot of like, hey, this is what it's like in Alaska, showing you guys some hikes, stuff like that. So not as many like super awesome adventures as I've had the last week, but I am still pretty excited for what is to come. So I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I really hope you guys are out exploring somewhere awesome, and if you come to Alaska, most definitely go to Seward. It was so cool. There was a million awesome things there. Oh, I forgot to mention I went to the Mermaid Festival while I was there. One of the days I just like walked around the Mermaid Festival. I think I did it after the Aquarium. Wasn't anything major, but it was fun. It was cute. I don't know of another town that has a Mermaid Festival, so I went to it. That was awesome. So yeah, hope you guys are doing good. I will talk to you again soon.